Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Sandra S. Namapen when I'm here for business. Workers of First Atlantic Bank who have been laid off are kicking against the severance package credited their accounts by management of the bank. The aggrieved workers who spoke to Joy Business Off Record claim management had credited their accounts when they had not agreed on the package. The bank today served the laid off workers a redundancy letter 3 days after the first communication to workers about their intention. Here are excerpts of that letter acquired by Joy Business, and the bank said the bank shall pay you a severance package from which any outstanding indebtedness to the bank shall be deducted. 1.5 month basic salary of every year of service completed on pro rata basis, 1 month salary in lieu of notice prior to notice period. Transportation amount also is pegged at 2,000 Ghana cedis, and then payments in lieu of any unusual leave entitlement up to the date of exit, and offer of 20% discount on total outstanding loan amount. Further to the above, please note that the amount of 3,507.44 has been credited to your account. Additional provident fund will be credited where applicable, with the credited will be credited to your account when received from the fund management. So that was actually a letter served workers today by management of First Atlantic Bank. Reacting to the development, Labour expert Austin Game has described the move by management of First Atlantic Bank as wrong and a flout of the labour laws. He spoke to Daokwao earlier on Business Live.
It's unfair for the management not to complete the negotiation with the beneficiaries before crediting their accounts. It's inappropriate under the law, section 65. In the event you want to sever the legal relationship with your workers, which is your right as an employer, because the situation demands that, you have to actually inform the chief labor officer first under the same section 65. Thereafter, you have to engage the workers. If they are unionized, fine with the union. If they are not unionized, you engage them individually or by some arrangement with them. And then you negotiate under subsection 4 of 65, redundancy pay, which will be agreed to and signed on to by everybody. And then you ensure that you keep the chief labor officer also posted again, because that is what informs labor market information in the country, which informs, at the end of the day, our statistical information to be made complete. So it's wrong for them to credit them forcefully. And so my advice is not for them to sit on consent. They should go to the National Labor Commission. That is the accredited body that have been set up by law to go to and have the matter dealt with. We have a very credible labor commission, and I think they will be able to help them.
All right, so this is a developing story. We keep an eye on it and bring you updates in our subsequent bulletins. To the capital markets now. And the Deputy Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, Paul Ababio, has stated that the Commission's approach to reforming the sector will yield the desired result. He was speaking to on the Joy Business edition of PM Express with Philip Nanfuri.
These reforms, I'd say, are part of our carrots and sticks approach. Because while we're doing some of these changes, we're also in the process of drafting a capital markets master plan, which will lay out the broad strokes of our expected development over the next 10 years and how various players can fit into it. And part of it really is creating avenues for proper fund management, for proper governance, and for such firms that have good structures in place to succeed. Putting in place the right tax frameworks to ensure that industries like private equity can pick up, to ensure that pension funds that are growing now are also managed prudently. And as they go international, the question becomes that why can't we have a fund manager based in Ghana operating across West Africa, right? So there's potential. There's potential for the industry, and we think that there's a need to have, one, a strong regulatory environment, but also an enabling macroeconomic environment as well, so that there's no crowding out again. So that intermediation role that fundraisers are supposed to play, we expect them to step up.
To other stories now, youth in business and leadership will have a common platform to share ideas on how to solve business solutions with their faith. This will be at the upcoming Prophetic Business Conference, an initiative under the theme, Finding Financial Solution. My colleague Ebenezer Sabote has been speaking to Prophet John Anoche on the upcoming event.
The Prophetic Business Conference has been designed to assemble members of the business community to learn and be exposed to the relevant Christian principles required to succeed in business. Under the theme, Finding Financial Solutions, the first part scheduled for next week, Wednesday, May 8th, is the business fair. The second part will be the conference at the Accra City Hotel. Prophet John Anoche explains.
It is finding financial solutions. We'll be talking a lot about finances. I've seen that finance is a problem here in our country, and so if we are going to talk about Prophetic Business Conference, then God must reveal certain secret about how to get more money or to maximize profit, because every business, you're solving a problem. Whatever you are selling it because you are selling it to meet the needs of people. So in a way, you are solving a problem of somebody. If somebody needs a jacket and you are selling a jacket, that means you are solving the problem of people not getting jackets to wear. If you are selling a spectacle, that means that people must protect their eyes from the sunshine.
Prior to the event, Prophet Anoche has been advising Christian leaders to reinvest their profits to the sustainability of their businesses. This, he believes, will go a long way to help SMEs prosper rather than relying on financial service providers for capital.
Money has an inspiration. That means money can be gotten. That means money is a medium of exchange. Not only the medium of exchange, because money too is a flow. That means that money can come from your hands and come to my hands. So when money came into my hands, what did I do with money? What was the knowledge that I had with money that I was able to retain it? Because a lot of people receive monthly salaries, and right from payday, they get broke. Do you understand? Yes. And so how do you impact people to a level where when they receive money, they know that money is a flow, money is a currency, so it flows from one hand to the other. So I will be scaled, okay? I'll be imparted with skills to keep them, and then, do you understand? And then invest them. Because when you keep money, when you keep money and you don't invest money, you don't turn money over, you lose money. So how do you know all those things? So with the knowledge that we have acquired and doing business and then prospering, we want to impact the youth, especially the Christians and the non-Christians.
Ebenezer Sabote's reports for Joy Business.